Hello and welcome. We are in this particular tutorial look at our project which is on banking application. This project is for all my students who have completed the tutorials with me in the previous sessions, and this banking project is also for students who have a very good knowledge on Java. This banking project is going to solve a real problem statement for many of the banks which are still using the paper and pen and not the exact systems to do the banking. This banking project is for rural areas project where there are still lack of some applications. We have now understood the main purpose of what exactly this project is going to help us deliver. We would understand the working of the project before. How does this work? How it helps us to use the application, and post that we would be understanding the code structure. Wherever you want, you can also make this project highly customizable. So without further delays, let us get started and let's do a quick introduction.
इस वीडियो को लाइक करें। लेटेस्ट टेक्निकल वीडियोस देखने के लिए हमारे चैनल A2IT ऑनलाइन को सब्सक्राइब करें, बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें।
The banking applications are one of the most important applications, and hence this project, which is on a banking application, is a project which is built for a bank which is going to help us do different operations. We all understand how the banks work, how we can go to a bank and do different operations like deposit money, withdraw money, add nominees, add pays, view the balance, and multiple other operations. So a snippet of what the bank can do is being portrayed in this particular application. So let us have a look at the structure of this particular project. We will open the folder which says banking project, and you can all download the code from this particular banking system master. I am going to also show you how you can import this project onto the Eclipse and make this banking application. We'll open the report file first of all to go through the quick introduction on this banking project. So you can see that it says, I won't be reading the entire PDF, but I'll give you a context, and this is what you can also use in your reports. The main objective of this project is to develop an online banking system for the banks. We all know that in many banks still this operation is done manually. User have to visit to the bank many a times to withdraw or deposit the amount, and it is big long queues which many times troubles us. This application user interface is so simple that any person who is not even a very technical person but knows how to use a laptop or a computer briefly, shortly can do the transaction. We do not want expert users for this application, and anybody who is not too acquainted with the system can also use this application. So in this bank management system, students, we will be automating the banking process, and we will be seeing how the user can check the balance online, how the user can transfer the money, and in the software we will record our daily banking transactions as well. The main purpose of developing the bank application system is to make an application which can store the bank data and provide an interface for retrieving customer details with 101% accuracy. Whenever it comes to the banking applications, you will agree with me, because it's money, the accuracy and the transaction is very important. This bank management system will also allow you, all my friends, to do different things like customer accounts, deleting the accounts, modify the existing accounts information. Using this system, the user who's going to the bank or maybe from his own house place can also search an individual account in few seconds. The efficiency and the performance of this particular application is tremendous, and using our bank management system, we can check any kind of a transaction that has happened in our account. Our system also provides you the security check to reduce the fraud, and the system will check the user's existence in the database and provide the set of services with respect to the role of the user. Because you will agree with me that like in any bank, not everybody has an access to delete a customer, right, or update the customer details. There are few bank users who have only access to view the accounts, whereas there are other people who have the access to edit, delete, modify and do multiple operations. So what is the proposed system? The proposed system is basically an automated bank management system. I would recommend you that whenever you are presenting this project, you can give a name to your bank here, because we've made it a very customized project here, but you can make a give a proper name to your bank for which bank you are trying to propose this solution. So through this software, as I discussed before, we will be able to add the money, deposit the money, display the account list in quick time, and these are the below are the various advantages that we have. The advantages that we have is user-friendly interface. As I said that not everybody who's using an application will be a very technical person, isn't it? So many a times you might see that the interface of an application is not very good. And when the interface of an application isn't good, the user finds it very difficult to operate the system. There's a fast access to the database. There is less error in this project that we are going to do. This project also has good techniques which will make the storage capacity much more better than other projects. There is a search facility, and the look and feel of this application is great. We are going to understand the feasibility analysis now. So whatever we think we need not to be feasible, I think we have taken this out from this application as of now. But as I told you that you can enhance this project at any level literally, and submit it based on your requirements. So the technical feasibility of this project is, as I said, that we can strongly say that it is technically feasible, because there is not much difficulty in getting the required sources for the development. Whatever we have used is based on core Java. We have not used anything like JSP and ASP or ASP.NET, which is going to make this project more complicated. Economical feasibility. This application is highly economical feasible. An organization, whichever you are selling this project to, will not have to spend too much money for this application. This is a quick menu option that you can see. This is the add, deposit, withdraw, display, account and exit application. Okay. So time for us to open this project again. This is the banking system project, everybody. You can see that the way this is organized is very systematic. You can have the bank.pdf file here, which will kind of your report file, which you can definitely enhance. The SRC folder has got all the different folders in which the code is present. There are the image folder where we are using a default logo of the bank, but in case you want to use any other logo of the bank that you are proposing this solution for, why not? Feel free to change this logo. So the only thing you have to do is come to this particular folder, SRC IMG, and here what you do is whichever file or logo you want to use, please put that logo here. And once you put that logo here, just give that name as 1.png, because at many places I have given this file name as 1.png. So rather than going to multiple places and then changing it, you can just put the logo here and make sure you give the name of your logo as 1.png. Without further delay, let's go on to the previous folder. In the previous folder, you can see that there are the GUI classes. These are all Java classes which is helping us to render the code. I'm going to definitely explain to you all of these things. We have an exception classes. We know that at runtime, when you are executing the program, any kind of an exception can happen. For example, the account that you are going to do the transaction on, let's say the deposit you are doing or the withdrawal you are doing, it could happen that the account is not found. Or let's say the user enters the amount like 55A. A is an alphabet and it cannot be account number or the amount number. So in this case, the invalid amount message will be shown to the user. You then have a max balance in which you can see the maximum balance of the account. You have a max withdraw which can help you to withdraw the money. If there is any exception while withdrawing the money, it's the max withdraw.java exception which will be invoked. So let's go back to the previous folder in which we have our data. The file io.java is the file which is going to help us in the file handling mechanism. We then have a bank, the main project folder, where we have a file called as bank.java. We have a bank account.java. We have a current account.java because we are allowing our customers to have the current accounts. We are allowing our customers to have the saving account, and we have a student account.java. So this is the overall folder structure, and you can see that we have one main file which is the application.java. This application.java file, I'll just open in a notepad. Is this the file which is the main executable file? Because the public static void main method is present here. As you can see, this will be the executable file that we are going to use. We do also have the different classes like bank.class. You can see I've got displaylist.class. I've got the file io.class, and these are all your byte codes which has nothing to do with your project demonstration. So the main folders of interest here, everybody, is the first folder is the bank, the data, the exceptions, the GUI, the image. Let's click back and you can go to the bin folder where all the class files corresponding to this bin folder is present. Without further delay, you can see all the images folders, all the GUIs, exceptions, data, but our main focus of this particular project which will be on the SRC application. So students, let me show you how you can import this project. The zip folder, once you get the zip folder of this file, let me just go back to the downloads folder. Once you go to the zip folder, this is the banking system zip.java. You can right click on this and extract this project. Once this file is extracted, you will see this banking system master project, and all you have to then do is go to your Eclipse and then click on file. Please look at the instructions very carefully. You will, because it's an existing project which is already present in your desktop, you can open the project from all the file systems. So you will click on this open project file system and you can use the option directory. Because this source code is present on my desktop, I will go to the desktop folder and I will directly select this project, banking system master. You can then click on select folder, and then you will see that along with the other projects which are present in your folder, you will also see that the banking system master project will be imported successfully. And once this project is imported successfully, all you have to do is you have to run or execute the main file. That is all you have to do, students. I hope this is clear. Right. If any doubts, I would request you to quickly pause the video, play back this video and see how the project can be imported. Once this project is imported, we will now try to run this project and to understand the different things this project can do. On expanding this project, you can see that as I explained you before, all the folders like your default package, your bank, your data, your exceptions and your GUI will be present. And you do have an image folder as well where you will have this logo present. If you do not like this, or let's say you want to customize this, you can give an altogether different logo for your banking application. Let's close this project and now let's go to the main file, which is the application.java. We would now run this application to see the output and the various operations it performs. So I'll click on this run button here and see the operation. On clicking on the run button, you can see that I have got a banking system application which has opened for me. This can be maximized. As I said, you can add different logos, you can add different UIs according to your wish. So I've got this banking system login screen with me, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write down admin. The username and the password of this project is admin, and I'll click on the login button to go to the main dashboard page. As I told you before, this project is highly customizable. So let's say you wanted to have a nice logo behind this banking system application. We will guide you how you can do it. The color, the look and feel, the fonts, the font size and the way the color of the text is, this is highly customizable and you can change it according to your requirements.